So here we
Hey,
go.
here she is.
Hey,
Okay,
yes.
after our quick chat, 10 minutes, we going live finally. So
Yes.
we started a couple of good topics there. Um,
Yes,
so
I think so. We have a lot of good things to talk.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah, yes, maybe let me begin because how are you feeling there in Slovenia now? So you had a travel from Dubai over there? Yes.
yeah. So basically, how it happened, it was just I kind of have my all of my projects right now online, and I was in
Cool.
Dubai where we could not go out freely. It's very hot, and then I said, okay, there's one repatriation flight to Slovenia, which was
Mm-hmm.
postponed like 2 times, and then I was like, okay, let me try the third time, and it worked. So finally, I'm at home, and
Cool.
it's a little bit more relaxed, and I can see some of my old friends,
Hmm.
and definitely it was worth it to come home, and hopefully everything here will work out good, and then I'll definitely go back to Dubai in July.
Yes, cool. And how do you manage your clients now, your students? Are you training them online from Slovenia or how did you do it?
Well, like we have different programs. So
Mhm.
one of the programs is definitely online, which I'm doing with the clients from Dubai, and then some of them are even from Slovenia. They're still
Oh, cool.
online because the transition, as I said, from being the online trainings and going back to the gym is a little bit difficult right now because a lot of people are afraid. And
Mm.
yeah, some of the clients that I have in Slovenia, we are doing right now, of course, uh, some kind of one-on-ones because they are already allowed here in outdoors, so it's a little
Oh,
bit
cool.
easier. Yeah, but anyway, it's fine, and they don't have any how to say any objections on online training because they see that online training can be effective if you structure it properly, but with the
Mm.
online training is like that, you miss kind of a human connection, which I
Yes.
kind of like to have, and all of these things kind of matter to me, and I think as well in Berlin, you definitely cannot wait to open again, right?
Yes, I can't wait because yeah, it's time now to come back with the students and I miss all of them so much. Yes, and I hope, yes, we can go back step by step. So now we are allowed to have outdoor trainings with 8 people. So a coach like me and 7 students more. And yeah, this is the first step, I think, going back to reality. Yes, we will start at the 15th of May, so next week, next Friday, it's allowed. Yes, and I already make a program how we will find a good solution so many people can try train outdoor and yeah. So I will see everyone soon. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sounds that you're almost ready to go. You're just waiting for that green line to
Yes.
pop, and I kind of feel and kind of see though the energy. You kind of just wait to go and probably hug all of your clients,
Yes.
and finally go back to what you love the most.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, sure. The last 2 weeks I felt a little alone on the online screen. And yeah, even the emotions are not the same. And even you don't know, is he or she feeling good? And you know, everyone is at home like a long time now. And we all need the yeah, the communication and we need the other people. And so yeah, we're coming back soon. And yeah, I also prepare the start. I think first we have to be a bit careful with all the hugs, but have a bit distance. And yeah, I prepared in the gym that we have good disinfections, and also I have a yeah, for measuring the fever. I got some thermometers, and yeah, to get really safe and see that everyone is healthy.
Yeah, because once you show your clients and your close friends
Mm.
that you kind of have the system that will keep them safe at all the times, and they
Yes.
might see that your gym is even more cleaner than the grocery shop next door. So
Yes.
that's one of the things
Mm.
that they cannot say it's not clean, it's not safe, and
Mm-hmm.
once they feel comfortable, of course
Yes.
they will come back, and
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things is right now the transition itself is going to be slow, but for us to help them we definitely need to some kind of provide the feeling of security and feeling of calmness when they come to our facilities, that okay,
Yes.
if you come here, you're safe. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to worry about you working hard. And finally, we are back in some kind of a normal system.
Yes, and this is what we also, in the middle of the week, we talked about this, so that we are, as a coach, we are not only, or we are a coach and not only a fitness trainer, or only there and counting how many reps they do, but we are there for them. And most of my students said, oh, this is my home, my second home. And so this should be, when they come back, it should be there. They should feel like home. They coming back again. And yeah, this is what I did all the time. So my cleaning women always came 2 times a week, because I don't want to get something dirty there. And this is why I say, yeah, she came when I wasn't there. So I also want the stuff I have will also be paid continuous, and even everything is on track when we start again. So this was also important for me, and now it's easier to get back to the normals. Yeah, so I hold it as much routines as I could. Yeah, then it's now much more easier.
Yeah, as you said, that as you mentioned, that we are much more than just coaches, right? Just trainers, because we develop people, and I think of when I'm training someone, I'm putting them through 4 dimensions of training. So we go 4 dimensions. You go body, you go mind, you go relationship, we go work, we go finances, and everything together kind of builds a person up. So it kind of hurts me when someone just thinks, okay, you're just a personal trainer, one dimensional, like you're gonna give me a training program and you're gonna give me a food program, nutrition program, and then that's gonna be it. While we kind of take care of a person as you know, like a manufacturing program. We get a kind of a broken product in, and then we kind of separate the phases, what we have to achieve in each of the phases, and then we bring the people to the final destination, where is what they want to be. So the gap is the thing we are looking at right now. So if you are here, what has to happen to go over here where you really want to achieve those things, where you set 90-day goals, 180-day goals, 1-year goals. So we need to find the phases to complement all the goals what we have. And yeah, that's kind of a 4-dimensional training which I want to implement more and more with all of my clients. Is that it's much more than just fitness. It's more than just counting reps, as you said.
Yeah, sure. And this is what we talked about the most in the last call. The most important is the mindset. Yeah, and even when you feel a student comes and I prepared a very strong training, and he comes in and said, oh, I had a really bad day, I feel tired, so I cannot give this hard training. I have to go into his feelings. I say, okay, today we do a mobility session, so come down, come back to your strength, and next time we will be on fire again. But this is very important as a coach, to feel what does my student needs.
Yeah, because as you said, relationship affect fitness, works affect fitness. How you talk, communicate affects fitness. There's also one good book, if anyone wants to read, it's called Crucial Conversations. And the thing that kind of that makes us coaches like a little bit better than everybody else who just counts reps is that feeling, as you said, between when somebody comes in and you sense that person that, okay, today you might not be in the right mindset to do these trainings that we kind of wrote for you. Okay, now you just have to step a little bit back, because you know Rome was not built in one day, so you need to go step by step. And sometimes, which I also have a problem, right? I can confess that sometimes I push through the week, and then on the weekend I'm like, okay, I want to do something, but my mind is like, you know,
it's too much.
And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take a day off, and sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on something when I'm taking a day off, but like in reality, is like you sometimes need to take a step back to go 2 steps forward. So
same as me. Yes. Today I took a day off because I thought, okay, I was always going in the circuit and I'm tired. Oh, my muscles are sore. And I said, okay, I need a day off. So I had a little run, very slow, or even okay, but in the sun. And this was really cool to give me new energy. Yes, and tomorrow I will be there stronger for all the students.
As you said, like you adapted to the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and you find the solutions, and anywhere. You took people outdoors, and I think right now one of the options that kind of presents itself is that you might have to split people who are, let's say, going into your group training or team training or large
Mm-hmm.
group training, into some people will have to be indoors and some people have to be outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
So they both can have the same kind of workout, because right
Mm-hmm.
now, as you said, we are a little bit limited to how much
Mm-hmm.
people we can accept one time into the gym. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the leader, of course, has to show some that he's always calm, so he can calm
Mm-hmm.
his people. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the leader also needs to reach out to someone and talk about their
Yeah,
issues,
sure.
which is the issue. I don't think we do too much, and we definitely need to work on our mental weightlifting, because I was listening to a podcast Luca did with Mark
Oh,
Fisher. It was very good
oh, this was cool. Yeah, I liked it. I also watched it. Yes, last week. Yeah.
on a mental weightlifting,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a
Yes.
quick chat with
Yeah.
Luca, and
Mm-hmm.
definitely we need to work more on that mental weightlifting, and
Yes.
really talk to ourselves, because we are the one that we can be easily fooled with our
Mm-hmm.
thoughts, and we don't talk to ourselves as much as we should do, because we always have distractions, or if we feel like we need to talk to ourselves, we just go somewhere where
Mm-hmm.
other people kind of took our minds to something else. And do you see your people having, some people will definitely come back in a matter of days, but some people will definitely need some more convincing that it's safe, and that definitely somehow they will feel comfortable to going back to the gym. So what do you feel you will have to show them so they will come back?
So I think my students are all ready to coming back because they're still waiting. And for me, it's very cool because I already had outdoor classes. So we had our biggest spot, and before we had to close before the shutdown, we had a Sunday spot with 28 people. This was the last one. And so all these people are still waiting. So yeah, we can do now 28 people at once. So this is why I do different groups. But then also on a Sunday, they can come 26 people. So, but only in smaller groups. Yeah, this is my goal. And yeah, so they know all the outdoor training. So this is very cool. And yes, then when we are allowed to go indoors, this is mostly for some of my one-on-one students. They yeah, want to go more indoor, or they have specific goals for the strength training, and this is not so good for outdoor. So we will see step by step when they have the stuff they need to reach their next goals. They will come back for sure. And but I'm with all of them, I always in the contact, and yeah, we still fire up that we are waiting. I
Yeah.
also prepared a cool event. After we can come all together, so we will make a obstacle race and organize it, and it involved all the students, so this will be a lot of fun. And also I have the online opportunity, because some now maybe they have kids, or some are in the risk position, so they should take their time. So this is very important for me. Everyone takes the time. When they need some protection, they stay at home, but they can do the online classes from home.
Anyway, you have different opportunities and options for all the other people that are with you. Some people can stay online until they feel comfortable
Yes.
coming back to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
as well as that's kind of a thing that I'm doing right now. So for all the people that are not comfortable, they can stay online, and whenever they feel back comfortable again, they can come
Yeah.
back to my place. And that's the whole point. So we kind of adapted to the situation, and we have now more options to kind of create revenue and help more people have bigger impact. And kind of Corona was kind of for me was a blessing to see some things I didn't see before. So
Yes.
it definitely I learned a lot, and yeah, I can say that
Same here.
I have some good ideas coming up that I definitely didn't consider those ideas before the Corona started.
Yes, for sure. Also, I never could imagine I going to this online coachings and yeah, now have also international people there. And yes, I definitely will go with this for some classes a week. Yes, but also, yeah, like I say last time, so the familia is very strong, the community, everyone helps out, and even they trust me or trust in this training, and this is really cool. And yeah, some of them are really cool. We have one woman, she's around 60. She comes 4 times a week in this
Nice.
online classes. And she is also a teacher. And she, now, last Monday, the school opens again. And she said, "Oh, I will go. I will be very fit. Let's see how the kids are." Yes,
Yeah.
and she will bring in the breaks. She will do some fitness training. I say, "Yes, that's good. Let's do this." And yeah, so even I love that all. Sometimes students got inspiring for their environment, and then they spread the fire. So they make the kids moving, and so this is really really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, as you said, like that's the whole point, right? When you affect someone who can then
Mm-hmm.
impact
Other
another
people.
person, and
Hmm.
then that another person, you kind of did your job. And
Yes.
and yeah, especially with the teachers, I'm really trying to connect myself with a lot of teachers in Dubai and a lot of
Yes.
schools. We want to create kind of a
Hmm.
movement of developing young minds, not just through exercising,
Yes.
not just through food, but also through
Yes.
mindset, because the whole mindset, it's what dictates all the action.
Hmm. Yes.
So if your mind is not right, your body
Hmm.
will do something, but not it's not gonna be as good as it should be, right? And
Hmm.
I love the deliberate practice when we practice for something that our mind is also included, because we can
Yeah.
practice and we don't think about what we're doing, and it's like you're reading a book, and at the end of the reading your book, you don't know what you did, right? But when you really take action on something, and
Hmm.
as we right now we are kind of on a front line of helping people, right? Because I think Corona showed a lot of people that how health is very very important, and 89% of people who passed away, well, that some researches were done in US, that 89% of people who passed away had some pre-existing
Hmm.
conditions. So those kind of
Yes.
things are really scary, you know. So I hope people will see that you really need to start moving, you need to start thinking
Hmm.
in a better way. And there's also
For sure.
for example, for small businesses like we are, and if somebody's not fit, it will probably take him, let's say there was some calculation that 24 days per year more they will be absent from work, so
Hmm.
productivity is going to be lower, and etc. So health is one of the major topics what we should discuss right now,
Yes.
and all the actions should be like regarded to that topic.
Hmm. Yes, for sure. And also, we have only one health, so you cannot go in the supermarket and buy another one. Yes, and this is so important. And I feel also when I am healthy, so yeah, you don't have to go to buy some medicine or something. You don't need to spending time at the doctor. So, and this is very easy. I always tell my students, so keep on moving, exercise, go on the nature, and drink enough water. So this is all for free, and if you do it, it's very easy. Yes, and this is what we all bring a lot, or should bring to the people, and even to the younger people now, to the kids or teenagers. And I love to work with them because I have a group. They are around from 8 to 12 years, and they always the ears are like elephant ears. They're always so open, and they want to know what can I do, how can I get better. And yeah, sometimes I feel they are more interested in health than the adults. Yeah, and I love, and they always so interested. And yeah, I am very happy to see them again. We will also do an outdoor class, and yeah, I really miss them also because I love to work with them. They always get inspired. They bring ideas. They ask the questions. Yeah, and so, then they grow, and this is really cool to see. Yes.
Yes,
So
as you said, they're like a sponge, right? So
yes.
what I don't understand, right, is when people get older, they lose that open mindedness
Hmm.
and kind of curiosity. For
Yeah.
example, we can see in Lucas curiosity is above average. I mean, incredible, right? And kind of that's what makes him different. And we are in that group. We also were very
Also,
curious
yeah.
about discovering new things, learning new things. And
Yes.
what I feel like very, very disappointing is when, for example, somebody reaches the age of like 24, 25, finishes the university or whatever course they were into, and then they're like, okay, I know enough. I'm just gonna go through my path, do the things, and somehow the people kind of die at the age of 25, because if you don't evolve your mindset, expand your horizon, and kind of push for new things, put yourself in uncomfortable positions, and there where you can really feel like, oh, okay, I'm really feel like I can do that. I didn't feel I can do that, but now I can do that, and just putting challenges on yourself. And that's the one thing that I really feel that more adults should be more curious and more open-minded, and be like a sponge. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can always learn something from someone. I can learn something from 10-year-old, and I can learn something from an
Yes,
80-year-old
from
person.
everyone.
Doesn't matter. So just being
Yes.
open-minded and having this, like, okay, your ego should be a little bit
Down.
down, and just like see good in people and trying to learn
Yes.
from everyone. And like, because every single person out there has something that we don't, and that's
Yes.
kind of what makes them unique. And we really need to feel like what he thinks, and try to extract how we can benefit from that.
Yes, yes, yes. Really, really well said. Yeah, this is also my or my mindset, that we can learn from everyone, and even sometimes, yeah, you go through the life, and I also met people. I say, okay, maybe it could fit, but it doesn't, and I lost some time there, but also I learned from it. But then I'm always happy to find my way back and find people who are in the same opinion like you, like learning and always supporting people, and don't think so negative all the time. Yes, and even I'm happy when other people have success, and even I'm happy when I can help them. And for my own success, I'm responsible by my own.
Show people what they really can do. That's I feel that people are always like underestimating themselves, what they can really do. And it's very, very sad to see that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Well,
Yes.
even try. So,
Yeah.
and like as you said, like the more you can serve people, right, the more successful you're going to be. The more you can solve other people's solutions, other people's problems, the more you're going to be successful. And it kind of see that the community itself will make you successful over a period of time. And because what I feel right now, everybody wants to take, but nobody wants to give.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's kind of a thing that I really don't understand. Like, okay, you gave someone something, and now you want something back. What if like you just give something to help someone, and you don't have to expect anything back? No, like no response, right?
Yes, and this was also in my life. I always like to give, and then I found the fold people. They said, "Oh, you are naive. Why are you always give and give?" Okay, sometimes now I learned I have to be careful to who I give something. But now I find, like in our group or even in the TFW familia, everyone, when you give something, you get something back. But even when you give and you don't get something back, it doesn't matter. So this week, some of my students told me, Sammy, what can we do for you? You are always there. I say, be happy, be healthy, join the training. This is the most important you can do for me. This is my passion. I want to share it with you. And I don't expect something. But when I'm a coach, I want to bring the best out of the people, of my students. And this is also a great, what I learned from Martin, we were talking about before. So to lift others up, yes, and not to bring them down. Yes, and this is so one of the very cool thing I love in the sports, and and also my philosophy, something I have in me. So always bring the best out of the people, and lift them up.
Yeah, as you said, like you lift others, right? Because once you're an athlete, you're basically focusing on yourself. But once you become a coach, you're a coach. You serve others, you educate, you inspire others to be better. And sometimes you're not in the first position,
first row. No,
but like for me, it's like, as you said, you have to lift others, but first you have to lift yourself up. Once you are on that level, as you said, that you can teach others, then you can definitely help others in a way that is much better, because your mind is your mind is developed, your habits are there, you have some structure, routine, and you can help with that other people. So we were speaking a bit about not giving but not taking anything back. So I would like to have this opportunity to talk about my kettlebell charity challenge.
Yes, we wanted to. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you this also. Yeah,
So
let's talk about that.
basically, we are going to do 6 weeks kettlebell challenge coming soon. In a matter of a week or 10 days, we are going to start for a family in Slovenia. We're going to come together, raise some funds. Everyone that donates, it goes from 20 euros up. You donate, you get into my 6 weeks kettlebell program totally for free. It's very structured program, and then for all the folks from Slovenia, we will definitely have 2 days event at the end, where it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to families going to come on the stage. We're going to raise some money as well for the kids for the next year. So we will buy all the supplies for school, the needs for all the books and whatever. And
that's cool.
that's just like helping the community, right? And because it's bigger than everyone else, me, you, and it's like for a just cause that we help someone who might not have, like, who was not their fault to find themselves in that position, just to come back and give them a chance. And because when I see that people feel that they are back on the right path, that feeling is amazing. And when you put someone on and when you give someone something that they know they will increase their life quality, I mean, that's just something you cannot put the price on. When you feel fulfilled, and you see that your students, your clients, your friends, they become something they thought was not possible. They achieve such things that for them, like, for example, one of my closest clients, he finished a marathon. He never thought the marathon was possible for him, but I said, try it. Try it.
Always try. And
once you're in the marathon, it's already too late. You're gonna finish. You're gonna think about it. Okay, I need to do this. I need to prepare to do this. Of course, we have a structured program, but it's still like, try it. I mean, and once you try it, you will do it, because the energy will take you. The deliberate practice towards that goal will make you better. And it's like what I always say to whoever I'm working, like, I don't know your limits and you don't know your limits. So we're just going to push to see where we're going, right? Because of course, like, if somebody age 40 comes to me and says, I want to be an NBA player, or I want to play for German,
it's a bit too late.
Hertha Berlin or whatever, right? It will not go through. But like, if I want to have a goal which is realistic, and we're going to push a little bit above the realistic goal, and then we can definitely see where this is going.
Yeah, this is the realistic goal, and then only sometimes there is someone who believes in them, and even you say, I believe in you, and then they will got it. And even sometimes I had this year, I called the student, come up, we have the training now, and then she said, oh, thank you for pushing me, because I thought I can't work out today. And she said, thanks for the kick. And sometimes these are the easiest things, or even say, yes, go for the marathon. You will do it. And even you can stop if you cannot go. Nothing will happen. But even sometimes, even when you have a bigger goal, when you try, you will grow. Sometimes going out of the comfort zone, and then you will always win. Even if you try, you will win. Even if you stay at home, okay. You will also learn something, but you can't go out.
Yes, as you said, like, you grow, right? And we definitely put ourselves a lot of times into uncomfortable positions. Like, for me, the last one when I put myself in the uncomfortable position was when I joined like Your Grow Your Gym, right? It was kind of a thing that for me, okay, I'm going to a place where kind of people where I want to be in the next few years, they're already there. So I wanna learn from those, and sometimes making that step is not that easy to make. But I said, like, what can I lose from that, right?
Yeah, you can't lose.
What can I lose from that? And a lot of people, a lot of my clients that they started to training with me, and compared to those who did not, I mean, those kind of stay on the same position, while those who kind of invested in themselves, they made such a crazy result that I feel that they right now they feel much more confident than 1 year ago.
Yeah, sure. Yes, they have a good coach. You believe in them, and then even they need the technique. And I also, it's only sometimes how to speak to the students. Yeah, even when you say, I know you cannot do this, so they can't do this. Even when you go and you say, let's go and do 2 more, always, I like, most time you say, okay, do 10, they do 12. Every time I show you I can do more. Yeah, yes, it's always so cool. And even, yes, I had also a student, he didn't know that I will help him even in the bench press. Also, we do 2 more together and you have a different feeling. You will see, I help you a little bit. And after that, they were so proud and saying, okay, thanks. And it's always bring you together, a coach and the athlete or student. Yeah, they say, oh, we are a team. Yeah, you are not alone. We are a team and I support you. And then we go forward together. Yes, this is really cool.
Yeah, that's what you said about being a team. Like I love the team that there is around me. And one of the best things that I found when somebody's training, let's say in a semi-private, like coach or semi-private setting, is that, for example, one day out of those 4 people, 1 is not really in the mood, but maybe 2 are, and those 2 will always push the others to lift them up. So, and that's, once you create this kind of a cohesion before in between those 4 guys or 4 individuals, then is when it's kind of for you easy to coach, when you already have the culture. And for me, it's always to see that you always can do more, because once your mind is set, your body would follow. It's always like this. And a lot of times, like I can say, when I was running Ironman this year in Dubai, my mind gave up like a few times already, but I just have this, like, I'm not giving up, because that's not who I am. That's not a person who gives. I'm not a person who gives up, right? And of course, we all face challenges and sometimes unrealistic things, and we cannot achieve. But sometimes I just need, okay, let me put my head down and just like let's do some hard work right now, right? So I did some hard work on that run. I was super proud of myself to finish, but I kind of learned something there. Right? So I was, when you go through these situations, like you said, you lift someone like 2 more times the bench press, they might do squat, PR, 2-3 kilos more. They learn so much more about themselves. Yes. One thing that I always like to ask my clients when we finish the session is like, what did you learn about yourself? Right? What did you learn today about yourself? Okay, today I learned about myself. I can push more and stuff. And then they discover themselves through the process of training, and the new mindset, like, okay, let's read this book this week. And once it comes to the whole package, they kind of see after a month or 2, okay, it's much more than just training. And it's like, we are different. That's the whole thing. Like I want to create for my culture, like we are different than all the other trainer in my country or in Dubai, because we generally care about someone and we develop a person as a unit.
Yes.
Because like what
this is wonderful.
And for like online platform that I started, right, it was like, okay, I went to 10 different online platforms. I talked with Luca, what they get. So basically you get one questionnaire, you get immediate nutrition program and fitness program, and then good luck. And then it's like, how can I create something that people will really like genuinely feel that we are in touch with them, that we're gonna lift them up, that they're gonna be taken care of, not just like fitness, not just like mindset, but we include even finances.
Yes, this was also interesting. How do you manage it with the finances? How do you support the students, or how is it in your program? So even you have the fitness, and then you bring it together with the finances. So this is also really interesting, and I think also unique.
So one of the things that I really find passionate, I'm very passionate about is finances and gym, right? So kind of connect those two passions. So for finances, I study a lot of with my friends in Dubai who are very educated finance guys, and I studied series 7. It's a book about finance. It's deeply into. Then I was studying Rich Dad Poor Dad. Read the whole series multiple times. Wall Street Journal. I read a lot. Then last one was Automatic Millionaire, and all these books that are about the finances. I took the actionable steps, what people can really do, and then I just give them like, okay, do these steps, and if they ask me why, I'm just gonna describe them what really to do, but they don't have to go over the hassle of like reading the whole book, right?
I understand. Okay, yeah, this is cool.
Like look at it for us, right?
Yeah.
She gave us like the mixtape, for example. Which is very helpful. And
yeah, sure.
That's the whole thing that I'm kind of very happy to teach someone how to, let's say, lose the credit debts, start their accounts automatic transfer from the paycheck to the account, so they kind of make the pension account, and it's all about automatization there, being smart. Do not invest in something you don't believe in. And we are just talking about habits. The most important thing right now for me was to teach my clients to have this emergency reserve, let's say 3 to 12 months, where we can, now they are calm, right? Because once you're calm during Corona and you have money in the pocket, you can do more thinking, you can be more strategic, you are not freaking out, you don't do all these unnecessary things because your mind is clear, you have some security in the back, and that's how it is. So we teach them to take care of their money, make the money work for them, and then we just leave the money to work for them, and we just do trainings, and from time to time I also connect them to the finance guys that I have, finance friends, so they give them solutions for more in-depth problems. And then we really take care of a person on the whole level. So we for example, for one of the clients that I train, we found a better job.
That's cool.
Connections. And those are the kind of things that separate us from different. Because I really take a person from as a, it's not the best way to say it, but it's like as a product. I see what we need to do.
Yes, I understand.
In the place where they really need to be and they really want to be. So.
Yes, I think this needs a lot of trust. So even I also know my students tell me a lot of their life, what they want, and they trust you. And even when they trust you, they tell you things like this, and even then you can help. So I don't like when you feel, oh, there is something is wrong in this life of these people, and I always try to figure out what it is. Yes, and even when I know, then I can help. And even we as entrepreneurs, we also have to track our finances and have to know. And so now I understand this is really cool. So we know it, and even also this knowledge we gave to our students, because I also think when I learn something new, so my environment should know it. And sometimes I learn something, and sometimes then at the next day you find someone who has the same. Oh, I learned this also. I want to know something about this. This is also very cool then to talk with them about. Yes, and even this is very nice to also have the people. Or I have one student, she has not so much money in her main job. Then I say, hey, do you want to be a coach? So let's start this. You can, I can educate you, and then you can also earn some money in coaching. Yeah, so this is also very cool. Yes, and thank you for your explanation. Now I understand better. And yeah, this is a really cool way to support everyone in the life, also not only fitness life, in the whole life, and makes them better humans, and also let them be more safe, or save their whole family sometimes.
Yes, as you mentioned, like I want to create that money is not the end of all things. It's just that it will give you freedom. So I like, okay, you can choose to go there on vacation. You can invest for yourself in that course. You can do this and that. But first, you need to create that habit of having your financial independence. What you have when you have that financial independence, you kind of face your problems in a different way, because you know you have some security. But like when I'm teaching my clients about finances, it's mostly like through coaching habit. Like, okay, how can we help you with the question? So once they learn something, they learn it through their own thinking. So once you learn through your own thinking, it's a little bit different than if I give you all the solutions, right? So once they learn on themselves, it's a little bit different than if I say, okay, do this and this and that. You know, so that's one of the things I really want to share more, have bigger impact in the community, in the region, in the world. That fitness trainers at the end are not just the fitness trainers. We are coaches, where we expand to all the others areas where people right now don't feel like we belong. But I feel that we are changing with, let's say, me, you, Luca, and our group, and Martin Rooney, and all the other guys are showing that fitness is so much more than just one dimension.
And what I find, it's very important, like you say, to inspire people to get in their own thinking, because we cannot say, make this. So this would be my responsibility. So I will always give them an advice, or I can say my own meaning, my opinion in this, but I would never say, do like this. And so it's better, because sometimes it's good a neutral person watch on this. So I sometimes only be a neutral and watch, and I can give an advice, because when you say, oh, I want to buy this car, it's the best, so you are totally crazy and your mind is only focused on this car, don't matter how much money you have or need. So this is always good sometimes, in some stuff, only be there to talk. And even, when you want to do something, you can talk again, and then maybe you overthink and think, okay, do I really need it or not? And then also be very neutral, and not be a coach, like say, okay, if you don't do it, so I don't like you anymore. So this would the wrong way. So only be very cool and straight. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. As you said, like it's... I believe that we will always be more than just trainers. We are developing a person, and I feel that people, when they have this when they really trust us, we can really make a difference. Because we can be the best coaches we can be, but if that person really doesn't want to make a difference in their life, there is nothing much you can do, right? And I mean, look, I have a training in about 7 minutes. So Sandra,
yes, I think you have to go now. Yeah,
it was
really
amazing
fun
to talk to you.
Yes, really cool again.
Definitely a big thank you to joining today again, and hopefully we're gonna make it soon again, because I really love talking to you. I wish you all the best with all your things you're planning to do. I know you're gonna do big things in Berlin, and hopefully to see you on a summit in October. If it happens, that would be perfect.
I also thumbs pressed and hope this will come. Yes, I hope I can fly over. So let's see how it goes. And I hope, also stay healthy, be healthy with your students, have much fun. And so if it would be, so it's not long time, then we can see in person in Seattle, maybe, hopefully. Yes. Okay, cool. Have a great day.
Thank you.
And see you soon.